salary view or presentation view. What not to do. In other words, don't, crimp your hair while you're on screen, or eat, blow your nose, get up and walk away. Turn the camera off. Okay? So there were things that he taught us or suggested that we do, and it's actually been passed on to another one of my clubs. And it was a huge value. Now, if your sergeant at arms is not able to be on site, that's where others pitch in to help out. With C Division, there are only maybe 5 or 6 of us that show up in person. Everybody else has remained virtual. Because of that, the 5 or 6 of us pitch in, set up the room for the hybrid meeting. Josh?
Yeah, who reports, I mentioned the Vice President of Education reports the educational achievements to the District 62 or international side?
International.
International.
Yep.
But who reports the membership, the other things that need to be reported in order to secure a distinguished club designation? Or do they calculate that automatically?
That's a group effort for that to happen. So with your education, your VP education is going to input the information. With your treasurer, they're going to put in the member payments. With, trying to think of what else. Of course, the president or whomever, one of the 3 base camp managers is able to put in the officer list for the coming year.
Mm-hmm.
And the secretary. But when it comes to like the officer trainings, which is also one of the points or half points, that's done at the district level by your program quality director.
Okay.
So quite often you've got to maybe follow up a little bit. A lot of times though, they're on it. It's just there's a delay at world headquarters or there's a delay on our end. But it does get reported, and if it doesn't look right, you reach out to him or her, and they'll fix it for you.
So in this case, Kimberly Lynn will be reporting that Leah
Yeah.
attended for a club.
Yes, Kimberly Lynn will be entering the information. Yes, Barbara.
I just entered officers for one club, and I had 6 officers' names. Turned out one of our officers hadn't paid their dues in the last few months, so I couldn't enter them because they weren't on the list.
Right.
Does my 6 of 7 officers count towards that 1 point, or did I lose out?
Depends. I'll take it.
Yeah. If they fill in a name.
There are 3 required officer roles that you always must fill.
Yeah.
And then you will get credit for the officer submission. So a president,
Mm-hmm.
a secretary, and one of the vice presidents.
Oh,
So
good.
if you have those 3 filled, you should get credit for submitting the 6 officers.
Submitting a roster of officers. Okay, thank you. Good.
All right. Oh, am I over? Awesome. All right, so thank you all very, very much. I hope I kept you awake.
Yeah.